Hi Leo, and welcome to your Gemini full moon tarot reading. This reading is for the time frame of November 23rd through December 21st, 2018. So Leo, the Gemini full moon is third house, which is all about learning, understanding, and communication and short-term travel. So this is where that full moon is happening. Naturally, you are going to come into different understandings, deeper understandings, greater understandings about different things that have been playing out in your life, kind of a paradigm shift for some of you, as well as having conversations that are long held, conversations that need to be had, whether it's words that you need to express or it's somebody expressing words to you that they've held back. And it could be about anything, right? This is a general reading. And full moons always bring some sort of manifestation. So, Leo, let's see which house is most impacted by this Gemini full moon for you guys. I feel it right there. Okay, so you guys have 8th house, and I will tell you what, every single sign, and I have never seen this in a reading, I only have 3 more after you, has had freaking Scorpio 8th house Pluto energy in their readings for this Gemini full moon. I don't know what the conjunctions or whatever are astrologically with all the planets in their alignments. I do know that Venus is about to move back into Scorpio, okay, as she has gotten out of her retrograde and just gone direct on the 16th of November. So she is moving back into Scorpio on December 1st. And 8th house, this transformational area of your life is all about shared resources and intense emotions. So Leo, you are having some sort of manifestation in this 8th house where it's either like we are coming apart from something or we are really coming back together from something. It's very transformational. And so this is general reading. You know, it's different for everybody really, but 8th house, this Scorpio energy is so strong in everybody's reading that like everybody's title should just be major transformation between now and the end of the year. And you guys, it's relationships. 8th house is about the relationships, honestly, that matter the very, very most to you. 7th house, which is the house of relationships, that's about all relationships and connections. 11th house, friendship connections, okay? But 8th house, nobody is sitting in this 8th house unless they really, really, really mean something to you. The people that are in your 8th house are the people that will challenge you the most, grow you the most, but also the ones that you will love the most and feel the most connected to, all right? That's why you see the wedding rings there. So, Leo, you guys, this is all about intense emotions and probably finally the transformation to bring you some peace and comfort, or if you've been struggling with a decision, coming to the finale of that, or if you have gone through a divorce or you're going through a breakup or something along those lines, finding a very amicable way to separate your assets and your resources in a very fair energy, you know, where it's win-win for everybody. So Leo, let's see what this energy is doing for you internally. Like, how are you changing? What is this transformational energy all about for you? Okay, well, look at this. You've got Mercury right here, and Mercury is the ruler of Gemini. Gemini is having this big full moon, and that's what this reading is about. So very powerful for you, Leo. Also, Mercury just went retrograde. Mercury is retrograde in the 9th house. Like I said, the 3rd house and the 9th house mirror each other. The 3rd house is the lower octave of understanding, learning, spirituality, and communication. And then the 9th house, you know, is the mirror of that, but the higher octave of it. And Mercury is retrograde right now in that 9th house. So that deep, deep, profound understanding, not just in your intellect, but also all the way down into your soul, Leo, is coming over you. It's washing over you between now and the end of the year. And you're not going to have this intensity, this struggle, whatever this 8th house means for you. It's going to be resolved. Mercury going retrograde, it's the revisit of energy. And as we near the end of the year, it's so that you can complete and tie up all loose ends, and you're going to really just understand in a way you haven't before. And that might not seem like much, but sometimes when you've been kind of in a daze, not knowing what you should do, you know, all of those things, when you finally get that clarity and it's just like you know, and nobody can convince you otherwise, that's a blessing if you ask me. So let's keep adding to this. Resilience, very nice. Leo, you're going to realize the struggle, the challenge, however long you've been facing whatever this is, it's well worth it, okay? It will be well worth it. So do not lose heart. I know when the struggle has been long and intense, you want to give up and you think it's for nothing, but no, you're going to be proud of yourself by the end of the year. I feel that way. So, Leo, let's see what's going on externally for you with this Gemini full moon energy. Okay, so we have Taurus energy here. The energy around you shows the abundance of nature. It is rich, earthy, and productive, yet relaxed and slow. So some of you, this could be involving a Taurus, all right, where we're finally coming into this understanding about a Taurus, or if we are divorcing or separating from a Taurus, it could be like there's been this struggle going on where we've been back and forth, maybe hard to let go, or fighting over resources, or maybe if there's even children involved. But Leo, I just feel like between now and the end of the year, you're going to come into such a different understanding. Your consciousness is really expanding, that if somebody's manipulating you or has been manipulating you, your intellect outsmarts them, okay? Like you just come into this higher ninth house energy where you outsmart them, or you figure out how you need to play on your words or do certain actions to help get events to go your way more positively, not like in a manipulative sense. You know, if you're trying to manipulate somebody, I don't really agree with that. But if they've been trying to manipulate you, then, you know, I'm all about game on and go above their head, not to screw them over, but to protect yourself. And, you know, also be very fair. Even if you're dealing with somebody who's a jerk, be very fair, because you'll be happy you did. Resilience, just keep going and hang in there. It's getting better, I promise you. But also with that Taurus being what's going on external, that's second house energy. That's all about money and assets and resources, things along those lines. So there could be an increase for you, Leo, especially if there's been like some sort of divorce, or somebody in the family has passed away and there's been like some sort of inheritance kind of up in the air. Definitely coming and being settled to you by the end of the year. So let's add more. Whoa. Okay, well, next we have, with this Taurus energy, we have meditate and contemplate, the new moon in Pisces. So Leo, this is all about having a 12-year plan in a sense, but it's directing you. If you've been really like material based and motivated, that's changing inside of you, and you're seeking more of like spiritual connection with your friendships, with your family members, with your lover, with your job, just with life in general. You want a sense of like spirituality, connection to the universe, where you feel your place and it's not defined by the material anymore. Man, Leo, this is some deep spiritual shifting taking place for you guys, 100%. So, and look at this. I try to keep these readings 10 to 12 minutes, but we haven't even gotten on the tarot cards yet. So let's see what the tarot has to add to this for you, Leo. It's looking good. Beautiful energy. Bonus message. Yes, Leo, you are coming to the end of a very, very challenging and hard cycle, okay, with this Ten of Swords flying out. And those of you who are going through some sort of like breakup, separation, divorce between now and the end of the year, It's gonna, you're coming to the end, okay? It looks kind of brutal and intense for some of you. Or if this is about like job and you need a new job, or you need a job, like just, yeah, whoa, as I'm saying that, Wheel of Fortune came out. It's all about divine timing, Leo, and it will happen, okay? Don't lose faith, don't lose heart. Between now and the end of the year, it's going to happen. Believe that. Don't you give up. Okay, so we have the Four of Cups. Some of you, it's almost like maybe you're... this, compared with everything else, you're really revisiting the past. You're really thinking about how things played out. Tree of Life, yeah, 100%. Damn, Leo, you are just in deep spiritual mode, contemplation. Oh, goodness. Three of Swords, about what has hurt you, who you have hurt, like deep spiritual clean. And look at this, Temperance. Yes, we want to balance everything. Where we've been wrong, we want to make it right. Where others have done wrong against us, we want to forgive, forget, and let go. Woo, so spiritual. Look at this, a Knight of Swords. Leo, listen. It's a nice, powerful, profound time for you between now and the end of the year to really rid yourself and balance that emotional baggage that hurt you, the past that you're still thinking about, all of it. If somebody's really just been trying to screw you over, just surrender to it. Like I said, if they're very manipulative, go above their intellect. Don't be cruel though. Do everything by the book. All right. But here's your balance and your restoration and your peace of mind. Okay. Resolve conflicts, the storm. Yes, Leo. Beautiful. The storm sits on the 8th house, and out of all the houses in the zodiac, that would be the house where the storm rages, okay? And for you guys, that storm is finally almost played out all the way to the end, okay? And things are going to get better. They really are between now and the end of the year. And if you have any sort of like financial issue, like you don't have a job or your job really sucks, Leo, I feel it. If you really just put yourself out there, like there's a job, don't give up. It's all about divine timing, and it will align before the end of the year. Also, because this is your external, and here we have you really up in your head, really contemplating, really looking at the past, and there's some sadness here and wanting the balance. You know, we have Taurus and we have Pisces. So, you know, some of you guys, this could be where it's involving a Taurus and a Pisces, this 8th house, and there's some sort of conflict there, okay? Or a Taurus and a Pisces are helping you resolve your conflicts. We do have a potential Sagittarius, and we do have some air energy here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, all right? But Leo, this is really like intense emotions finally being tempered. And this goes deep. This is very spiritual. Like, some of you might be feeling like you've been going through dark night of the soul, but it's getting better. Hang in there. And I promise, like, the understanding, the clarity, the insight, the path, the direction, the what do I do, it will come to you. But you just, you've got to let everything be what it is, be fair, but also go above the intellect of others who are trying to manipulate you. And, you know, you'll win. But the storm is calming inside of you. And it's going to get better day by day as we near the end of the year. And if you have any sort of choice to make, you'll know what to do, okay? You will. Because with meditate and contemplate that new moon in Pisces, this is saying you've got to follow your soul, Leo. You've got to follow your soul. Whatever your soul is calling for you to do, even if it seems completely unconventional, impractical, unrational, or irrational, I should say, do it. If that's what your soul is really pulling you to do, you will not be sorry. The storm will resolve and calm within you, and you will be at peace and harmony once again. So, Leo, crazy transformation taking place for you, and where you've been carrying this heavy load, it's finally tempering and balancing out, but you've got to follow your soul, okay? So those are your messages, Leo. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.